Hi and welcome to my Noob to User series, how I call it, because Noob to Pro sounds a bit, yeah, wrong to me. I got told I should start a Noob to Pro series in my live stream. I also thought it was a good idea because I wanted to make that earlier. So I want to show you how you get on the same power level like me on ASCD. The first thing I did was checking the codes, but not for summoning. We want the 6-star XP unit from this ASCD code that is in the game since like 4 or 5 months. So if he stays in the game, everyone can get a head start like me. Also at the time of the recording there was a code for an event Rukia, which you won't really need, but it's nice to have. The main focus is on the EXP 6-star because it's the best beginner unit. It carries you until like the Bleach story because you will need an anti-air and it can't hit air obviously. And if the code with the 6-star isn't available later on, yeah, it gets a bit rough because you start with 2 really bad units. And the banner doesn't have a lot of good units, like you have to unlock the good banner with the good units first by beating a certain story map. So there are 2 options. You get through the stories with a lot of problems, or you gonna play some infinite and ask people if they can help you, because it's not really hard to get the 6-star EXP. It's like 3-4 rounds of infinite if you find a good partner that helps you out with maybe even extreme mode. I'm gonna start playing story mode first because I want to unlock the second banner with the good units, obviously. It took me nearly 3 hours to finish the only 2 story maps, so it's gonna take a while. That's why in this video isn't a lot of progress, because I don't have infinite amount of time like other YouTubers, because I don't do that for a living. Because I don't want to make a boring video where you only see me playing story mode. I cut it into like 2 minutes, so yeah, I just explained what I did, because there isn't much to say because we aren't at the challenges at the moment, and yeah, it will take me a good amount of time to get there. So at the end of my first session that took me 3 hours, I had around 2k gems. I finished story 2. And I even got a capsule from a gift from the event at the moment. Sadly it's Trunks. If it would be Flamingo, the event Flamingo, he has really good damage and really low attack speed, so he would have carried me through some story modes like Bleach and 2 more or something like that with no problem. Maybe even the Hunter x Hunter story mode, which I have to beat to unlock the second banner where we get the juicy units. While cutting, I was sitting in the time jumper, but I don't do that like for 10-20 hours or something like that to get like 10k gems. I want to get all the gems from damage task and yeah, story and the other things you can get gems from. Yeah, that was part 1. Yeah, there wasn't much to say because yeah, there isn't much to do at the beginning of the game. If you want something changed for the future parts, please let me know in the comments, because yeah, I don't usually do stuff like that. I'm more the tutorial guy, yeah, and that's like something new to me, and I have to figure out how I can make this entertaining and not boring as. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content, especially when World 2 drops, with hopefully some really hard challenges where I will show you how to beat it, because this will stay the main thing of this channel, from beating the challenging stuff in tower defense games on Roblox.